Welcome to Tides of Time, where the gentle currents of history guide you into a world of calm and quiet discovery. Tonight, we invite you to wander the vibrant streets of Buenos Aires, Argentina, where football rivalries between clubs like Boca Juniors and River Plate have shaped a city's soul. Picture yourself standing on a quiet dockside at dusk, the air soft with the scent of salt water and the distant hum of a city settling into night. This 2-hour journey will trace the roots of football in Argentina, the birth of its iconic clubs, and their passionate rivalry. Picture a group of expatriates, their boots scuffed from ship decks, playing on a makeshift pitch near the docks, the ground uneven and studded with pebbles. The ball, a heavy leather sphere stitched with care, thuds against the earth, its sound sharp in the humid air. Picture a match halted by a sudden rain, the pitch turning to mud, players slipping as they chase the ball, their boots caked with earth. Imagine a young Argentine boy, his hands stained with dockside grime, watching the game and kicking a rag ball with friends, his movements mimicking the foreigners. The docks grow still as dusk falls, the creak of ships fading, and the ball rests until the next day, a symbol of a sport about to flourish. This early play, born on the waterfront, plants seeds that will grow into Buenos Aires' footballing soul, its rhythm a gentle tide waiting to swell. As you picture the dockside quieting, the scent of saltwater lingering, this story carries you forward, a soothing current toward the next chapter of football's journey. The equipment is scarce, balls are costly, shipped from England, and replacements are rare, leaving games to end abruptly when one splits. Space is limited, the docks are crowded with crates and carts, and a stray kick might disrupt a worker's load, sparking a quiet reprimand. The tropical climate warps the leather, its weight increasing with humidity, testing the players, and the air grows heavy with the scent of wet wood and sweat, a reminder of the game's fragile foothold. Local workers, curious, pause to watch, their hands rough from hauling cargo, their eyes following the ball's arc. Some join in, hesitant at first, their bare feet testing its weight, their movements a blend of local grace and foreign technique. The air carries the scent of fish and damp wood, a backdrop to this early exchange of cultures, all woven with the gentle crackle of a fireplace and the soft sounds of a Buenos Aires evening. Imagine a Sunday afternoon, the docks quieter, as British engineers and Argentine laborers gather on a field near the railway yards. The air filled with the rumble of steam engines and the rustle of grass. The pitches are rough, marked by stones or chalk, and the games are informal, with no fixed teams or goals beyond a pair of barrels. The players, a mix of expatriates in woolen coats and locals in simple shirts, kick the ball with enthusiasm, their laughter mingling with the cries of goals overhead. The scene is alive, a gentle chaos that reflects the city's bustling energy. Each story is crafted to soothe your mind, blending rich historical details with a serene ambiance, perfect for relaxation or sleep. Settle in, let your thoughts drift, and allow the tales of these rivalries to carry you toward restful dreams. Our journey begins with the arrival of football on Argentine shores, brought by British immigrants in the 1860s, a seed that would grow into a national passion. From there, we'll explore the founding of Boca Juniors and River Plate, the fierce matches that defined their rivalry, and the cultural legacy that endures today. The air is warm, thick with the scent of salt water and the faint temps of tar from wooden ships unloading crates of tea and machinery. Around you, dockworkers and merchants move with purpose, their voices a soft murmur over the creak of ropes and the splash of waves against the pier. Among them are British immigrants, engineers, railway workers, and sailors kicking a leather ball on a cleared patch of ground, their laughter blending with the distant clang of hammers. This is where football takes root in Argentina, a curious game from a distant land, destined to weave itself into the city's heart. As we linger in this vibrant scene, let the steady rhythm of their play unfold, a story of beginnings crafted to soothe and captivate. Let the rhythm of these stories, like the steady lapping of waves against the docks, guide you through the past. Whether you listen closely or let your mind wander, these tales are here to cradle you in the warmth of history. Let's begin. Imagine yourself in Buenos Aires in the 1860s, standing on a bustling dockside where the De La Plata shimmers under a golden sunset. Football arrives with the British, who bring their traditions to Argentina's growing port. The game spreads slowly through Buenos Aires' growing communities. Challenges temper this early growth, yet football's roots deepen. a quiet promise of what will come. As the docks of Buenos Aires grow quiet under the evening's soft glow, and the echoes of early football fade into the lapping waves, the game's roots begin to spread beyond the British expatriates, finding a home among the city's diverse communities. From the waterfront, where the sport first took hold, it moves into the crowded tenements of immigrant neighborhoods, where a new club rises to claim its place. Imagine yourself stepping into a narrow street lined with colorful houses, the air warm with the scent of fresh paint. Picture a match under a hazy afternoon sky, the players' dockhands and shop assistants chasing the ball with the fervor born of their struggles. The air carries the scent of damp wood from the docks and the sweetness of bread from a nearby bakery, a backdrop to their play. The team wears colors inspired by a Swedish flag glimpsed on a ship, blue and yellow, adopted as a badge of pride. Its Italian roots and working-class spirit lay the foundation for a rivalry that will define the city. Its rhythm a pulse in the lives of those who play and watch. The air grows still, the lights softening, and this story carries you forward, a soothing current toward the next chapter of football's journey. Spectators, neighbors leaning from windows or sitting on crates, cheer with a warmth that binds them. Their voices a soft chorus over the clatter of carts and the distant cry of gulls. The game is rough but joyful, a release from the long hours of labor and simmering pasta as we explore the birth of Boca Juniors, a club born of Italian spirit and resilience. Equipment is scarce balls, costly and fragile, burst under hard kicks, and replacements strain the community's meager funds. Space is a constant fight. The field is shared with children's games or market stalls, and a stray shot might shatter a window, sparking a neighbor's quiet scolding. Injuries, like twisted ankles or bruised knees, are common, borne with grit by men accustomed to the dock's toll, their pain a silent part of their play. The air grows heavy with the scent of wet plaster and sweat, a testament to their perseverance. Picture yourself in the La Boca neighborhood of Buenos Aires in the late 1900s, standing in a narrow street where tenements lean close, their walls painted in vibrant blues and yellows, chipped but proud. Picture a young player, his hands rough from fishing nets, scoring a goal that lifts the crowd's spirits, his name whispered with pride in the tenements. The club organizes marches against local teams, their victories celebrated in streets filled with the scent of roasting meat and the sound of These early games, played on borrowed ground, foster a sense of belonging, a thread connecting immigrants to their new home. The neighborhood grows quiet as dusk falls, the paint on the houses glowing softly, and the ball rests until the next match, a quiet promise of the club's future. The air is warm, thick with the scent of fresh paint from a newly adorned house, and the rich aroma of pasta simmering in a nearby kitchen. Around you, Italian, immigrants, dockworkers, fishermen, and artisans move through the bustle, their voices a soft melody of dialect and laughter. On a patch of dusty ground between the buildings, a group of young men kicks a leather ball, their movements quick and lively, laying the foundation for Boca Juniors, a club that will embody the heart of this working-class community. As we linger in this vibrant world, let the steady rhythm of their story unfold. A tale of identity and determination crafted to soothe and captivate. Boca Juniors emerges from the immigrant spirit of La Boca. Imagine the founding moment in 1905, when a group of Italian laborers, weary from hauling crates on the docks, gather in a cramped room. The air filled with the rustle of papers and the faint temps of coffee. They decide to form a football club, naming it after the Boca district, their home by the river's mouth. The pitch, a modest stretch of earth near the tenements, is marked by stones and crates, its surface uneven and worn by daily life. The players, in simple shirts and patched trousers, kick a ball stitched from scraps, its thud a quiet beat against the neighborhood's hum. The club's early days reflect its community's resilience. Challenges shape these beginnings. Imagine a match halted by rain, the pitch turning to mud, players slipping as they pursue the ball, their boots caked with earth. Boca Juniors becomes a symbol of La Boca's soul. As you imagine the street calming, the scent of pasta fading, the birth of Boca Juniors feels like a gentle tide, carrying football deeper into Buenos Aires' heart. As the vibrant streets of La Boca grow quiet under the evening's gentle glow and the echoes of Boca Juniors' early matches fade into the dusk, the spirit of football continues to take root along the Buenos Aires waterfront, from the tenements where Italian immigrants forged their club. Another team rises nearby, born of the same docks, but destined for a different path. Imagine yourself stepping onto a muddy pitch by the river, the air cool with the scent of damp earth, and the clatter of early matches. Picture a game under a cloudy sky. The players, dockworkers, sons, and apprentices chasing the ball with a mix of determination and skill. The air carries the scent of wet mud and the distant clang of ships' bells, a backdrop to their play. Picture a young player, his hands calloused from hauling crates, scoring a goal that draws a ripple of applause, his name murmured with pride among the docks. Its roots in the docks and its journey toward prestige lay the groundwork for a rivalry that will define the city. Its rhythm a pulse in the lives of those who play and watch. The air grows thick, the lights softening, and this story carries you forward, a soothing current toward the next chapter of football's journey. The club organizes matches against local teams, including early clashes with Boca Juniors. Their rivalry a quiet spark that will grow. As the team gains traction, they move to better fields in the New Easy district, attracting wealthier supporters, their white kits a symbol of rising status. The air grows still as dusk falls, the muddy pitch reflecting the fading light, and the ball rests until the next game, a promise of the club's future glory. The team wears a white kit with a red sash, colors chosen for their simplicity and later pride. Their movements a blend of local flair and the discipline learned from watching early spectators, neighbors leaning from windows or standing on crates, offer soft cheers, their voices mingling with the creak of wooden docks and the cry of gulls overhead. The game is raw but hopeful, a mirror of their aspirations. As we explore the rise of River Plate, a club that will shape the city's footballing soul, imagine a match paused by rain, the pitch turning to a quagmire, players slipping as they pursue the ball, their boots heavy with mud. Equipment is scarce balls, costly and fragile, split under rough kicks, and replacements depend on the community's pooled coins. Space is contested. The field is shared with market stalls or children's play, and a stray shot might disrupt a fisherman's net, sparking a quiet murmur of complaint. Injuries, like sprained ankles or bruised shins, are common. Born with resilience by young men, accustomed to the dock's demands, their pain a silent part of their growth. The air grows thick with the scent of damp wood and sweat, a testament to their perseverance. Picture yourself in Buenos Aires in the early 1900s, standing on a muddy pitch near the docks of the La Boca neighborhood, where the De La Plata's waters lap softly against the shore. The air is cool, carrying the damp scent of earth and the faint tang of fish from nearby boats unloading their catch. Imagine its founding in 1901 when a group of local youths, inspired by the football they watched, British workers gather in a small room. Above a warehouse, the air filled with the rustle of plans and the faint smell of salt from the river. They named their club after the De La Plata, reflecting their roots by the water's edge. The pitch, a patch of reclaimed land near the docks, is rough, its surface dotted with puddles and stones, marked by crates or chalk lines. The players, in simple shirts and trousers, kick a ball stitched from scraps. Its thud a quiet pulse against the neighborhood's hum. Around you, a group of young men, mostly Argentine-born sons of immigrants, including Italians and Spaniards, kick a leather ball across the uneven ground, their boots sinking into the soft mud. This is the birthplace of Club River Plate, a team that will rise from these humble beginnings to become a symbol of ambition and prestige in Buenos Aires' footballing landscape. As we linger in this earthy scene, let the steady rhythm of their story unfold, a tale of growth and aspiration crafted to soothe and captivate. River Plate's origins are tied to the docks and working-class life. The club's early matches reflect its community's spirit. Challenges mark River Plate's early rise. River Plate's ascent begins to take shape. As you imagine the pitch quieting, the scent of damp earth fading, River Plate's rise feels like a gentle tide, carrying football toward a new chapter in Buenos Aires. As the dust settles over the early pitches and the cheers of the La Boca crowd fade into the evening's quiet hum, the rivalry between Boca Juniors and River Plate begins to weave itself into the fabric of Buenos Aires life, where the air is warm and filled with the scent of grilled meat from street vendors and the faint sweetness of ripe oranges piled on carts. The sound of tango music drifts from a nearby cafe, its accordion notes weaving through the hum of voices and the clatter of horse-drawn carts. Picture a tango dancer in a dimly lit hall, her steps inspired by the rhythm of a recent match, the air thick with the scent of polished wood and candle wax. Imagine a butcher pausing his work, his hands dusted with flour, to listen to a radio broadcast of a match, the air filled with the crackle of static and the scent of roasting meat. Families plan gatherings around game days, their tables laden with bread and wine, the conversation turning to tactics and goals. The streets grow lively as fans march to stadiums, their chants echoing off buildings, the air thick with the rustle of flags and the rhythmic beat of drums. Even children play their own versions, kicking rag balls in dusty alleys, their laughter a reflection of the rivalries reaching to every corner of the city. Musicians compose songs about Boca's tenacity or River's flair, their lyrics hummed in homes and bars, the sound of bandoneons blending with the memory of stadium roars. Tensions flare. Imagine a heated argument between fans, their voices rising briefly before fading into laughter over shared mate, the air heavy with the scent of damp cloth. Imagine an elderly woman, her hands tracing a Boca scarf, recounting a match from decades past, her voice a soft hum over the market's din, the shapes festivals, with parades featuring football themes, the air alive with the scent of confetti and grilled corn. This rivalry, born in the docks, becomes a heartbeat of Buenos Aires, its rhythm echoing in tango beats and market chatter, a thread connecting past and present. The market grows quiet as dusk falls, the scent of oranges fading, and this story feels like a gentle tide, carrying the rivalry deeper into the city's soul. The rivalry, while unifying, also divides, with occasional scuffles or broken windows marring the joy, their impact felt in quiet repairs the next day. The cost of attending matches, rising with the club's fame, excludes some, leaving them to listen by radio, the static a reminder of their distance from the stands. The market stalls sell posters of legendary players, their ink fresh and vibrant, while street artists sketch scenes on walls, the air carrying the faint temps of paint. This rivalry, etched into the city's culture, becomes a muse, its passion a quiet pulse in Buenos Aires' artistic life. Around you, men and women in simple clothing pause to discuss the latest match, their hands gesturing animatedly as they hold cups of mate, the rivalry between Boca Juniors and River Plate pulsing through their conversations. This is the cultural impact of a force that shapes Buenos Aires' identity, blending football with the city's soul. As we linger in this vibrant world, let the steady rhythm of this story unfold, a tale of unity and tradition crafted to soothe and captivate. From the muddy fields where it was born, this contest grows into a cultural force, shaping the city's identity with every match. Let us now step from the stadium stands into the vibrant streets, where the echoes of football blend with the rhythms of daily life. Imagine yourself walking through a bustling market, the air rich with the scent of tango music and street vendors. As we explore the cultural impact of this rivalry, picture yourself in Buenos Aires in the 1920s, wandering through a lively market in the heart of the city. The rivalry becomes a mirror of Buenos Aires' diverse. Imagine a Sunday afternoon, the market bustling as families gather, their voices a soft chorus over the clink of coins and the rustle of market stalls. Boca supporters, many of Italian descent, wear blue and yellow scarves, their pride rooted in La Boca's working-class tenements. River fans, drawn from the wealthier New Easy district, sport white and red, their elegance a contrast to the dock's grit. The air carries the scent of empanadas and coffee, a backdrop to their debates about the latest match. Each goal or tackle a thread in the city's social tapestry. Football, through this rivalry, binds these communities, their differences celebrated in every cheer. The influence is art and music. Daily life bends to the rivalry's rhythm. Challenges temper this cultural embrace. Picture a match day marred by rain, the market stalls closing early, vendors huddling under tarps as mud clogs the streets. Yet, the cultural impact endures. As the dust settles over the early pitches and the cheers of the La Boca crowd fade into the evening's quiet hum, the rivalry between Boca Juniors and River Plate begins to weave itself into the fabric of Buenos Aires life, where the air is warm and filled with the scent of grilled meat, from street vendors and the faint sweetness of ripe oranges piled on carts. The sound of tango music drifts from a nearby cafe, its accordion notes weaving through the hum of voices and the clatter of horse-drawn carts. Picture a tango dancer in a dimly lit hall, her steps inspired by the rhythm of a recent match, the air thick with the scent of polished wood and candle wax. Musicians compose songs about Boca's tenacity or River's flair, their lyrics hummed in homes and bars, the sound of bandoneons blending with the memory of stadium roars. Tensions flare. Imagine a heated argument between fans, their voices rising briefly before fading into laughter over shared mate, the air heavy with the scent of damp cloth. The rivalry, while unifying, also divides, with occasional scuffles or broken windows marring the joy, their impact felt in quiet repairs the next day. The cost of attending matches, rising with the club's fame, excludes some, leaving them to listen by radio. The static a reminder of their distance from the stands. The market stalls sell posters of legendary players, their ink fresh and vibrant, while street artists sketch scenes on walls, the air carrying the faint temps of paint. This rivalry, etched into the city's culture, becomes a muse, its passion a quiet pulse in Buenos Aires' artistic life. Around you, men and women in simple clothing pause to discuss the latest match, their hands gesturing animatedly as they hold cups of mate, the rivalry between Boca Juniors and River Plate pulsing through their conversations. Imagine a butcher pausing his work, his hands dusted with flour, to listen to a radio broadcast of a match, the air filled with the crackle of static and the scent of roasting meat. Families plan gatherings around game days, their tables laden with bread and wine, the conversation turning to tactics and goals. The streets grow lively as fans march to stadiums, their chants echoing off buildings, the air thick with the rustle of flags and the rhythmic beat of drums. Even children play their own versions, kicking rag balls in dusty alleys, their laughter a reflection of the rivalry's reach into every corner of the city. This is the cultural impact of the A-force that shapes Buenos Aires' identity, blending football with the city's soul. As we linger in this vibrant world, let the steady rhythm of this story unfold, a tale of unity and tradition crafted to soothe and captivate. Imagine an elderly woman, her hands tracing a Boca scarf, recounting a match from decades past, her voice a soft hum over the market's din, the shapes festivals, with parades featuring football themes, the air alive with the scent of confetti and grilled corn. This rivalry, born in the docks, becomes a heartbeat of Buenos Aires, its rhythm echoing in tango beats and market chatter, a thread connecting past and present. The market grows quiet as dusk falls, the scent of oranges fading, and this story feels like a gentle tide, carrying the rivalry deeper into the city's soul. From the muddy fields where it was born, this contest grows into a cultural force, shaping the city's identity with every match. Imagine a Sunday afternoon, the market bustling as families gather, their voices a soft chorus over the clink of coins and the rustle of market stalls. Boca supporters, many of Italian descent, were blue and yellow scarves, their pride rooted in La Boca's working-class tenements. River fans, drawn from the wealthier New Easy district, sport white and red, their elegance a contrast to the dock's grit. The air carries the scent of empanadas and coffee, a backdrop to their debates about the latest match. Each goal or tackle a thread in the city's social tapestry. Football, through this rivalry, binds these communities, their differences celebrated in every cheer. Let us now step from the stadia stands into the vibrant streets, where the echoes of football blend with the rhythms of daily life. Imagine yourself walking through a bustling market, the air rich with the scent of tango music and street vendors, as we explore the cultural impact of this rivalry. Picture yourself in Buenos Aires in the 1920s wandering through a lively market in the heart of the city. The rivalry becomes a mirror of Buenos Aires' The influence is art and music. Daily life bends to the rivalry's rhythm. Challenges temper this cultural embrace. Picture a match day marred by rain, the market stalls closing early, vendors huddling under tarps as mud clogs the streets. Yet, the cultural impact endures. As the market stalls of Buenos Aires grow quiet under the evening, as gentle embrace and the tango melodies fade into the night, the cultural pulse of the lingers, a rhythm woven into the city's daily life. From the streets where fans gather to debate and celebrate, the rivalry moves into the spotlight of history, marked by moments that will echo through time. Let us now step from the bustling markets into the heart of legendary stadiums, where the crackle of old radios brings iconic matches to life. Imagine a match in 1972, when Boca Juniors face River Plate at La Bombonera, the stadium's wooden stands swaying with the crowd's energy. The pitch, lush but scarred by tackles, hosts a battle between two titans, their kits damp with sweat. A late goal by River's Norberto Alonso, a deft chip over the goalkeeper, sparks jubilation among the red and white faithful, their cheers filtering through the radio static. The Boca fans, undeterred, chant defiantly, their blue and yellow banners waving, the air carrying the scent of damp wool and the faint sweetness of spilled drinks. The rivalries, stories, broadcast across Argentina, inspire poets and painters, their works reflecting the marca's drama, the air alive with the scent of ink and canvas. The fire crackles softly as the radio fades, the stadium's roar dimming into the night, and this tale feels like a gentle tide, carrying the rivalry's history into a lasting legacy. The air grows still, the wood smoke lingering, and this story guides you toward the next chapter of football's journey. The match ends in a draw, a testament to the rivalry's balance, its drama etched into every listener's memory. The air outside your room carries the distant roar, the scent of dust and grilled meat wafting from vendors near the gates. The radio, a lifeline for those unable to attend, crackles with updates, its sound a companion to the fire's gentle pop. Picture a game delayed by rain, the pitch turning to mud, players slipping as they chase the ball, their kits stained with earth. The radio static grows thick, obscuring key plays, leaving listeners to imagine the action, the air heavy with frustration. Injuries linger, a twisted knee or bruised shoulder sidelines a star, their absence felt in the crowd's murmurs, born quietly in an era of limited medical care. The rivalry's passion sometimes spills over, with scuffles in the stands or broken seats, their impact soft by the community's resilience. The air carrying the rustle of repaired wood. The players, icons of their time, move with a blend of skill and grit, their tackles firm but within the rules, their goals a blend of artistry and power. The stands, wooden and weathered, creak under the weight of passion, their echoes are constant in the city's night. The air softens with the scent of wood smoke, a warmth that contrasts the match's intensity. On the pitch, players like Bocas, Sua and Rivers, Daniel Onega dazzle, their boots kicking a leather ball across a field worn by winter rains. A goal, scored by Sua with a curling shot, silences the River fans, their white scarves drooping, while Boca supporters erupt, their voices a wave breaking against the stands. The radio crackles with the announcer's calm narration, a steady hum amidst the chaos. Imagine yourself seated by a warm fire, the air soft with the scent of crackling wood, as we recount the iconic moments of the 1970s. Segment 6. Iconic marches. Picture yourself in Buenos Aires in the 1970s, seated by a crackling fire in a cozy room, where the air is warm and filled with the scent of burning wood and the faint tang of mate brewing on a nearby stove. Outside, the city hums with anticipation as fans gather around radios, their crackling voices broadcast in a match between Boca Juniors and River Plate. The stadium, a sea of blue and yellow or white and red, roars with life. It stands packed with thousands, their cheers filtering through the static. These are the iconic matches of the rivalry, moments of drama and passion that define its legacy, captured in the amber of memory. As we linger in this nostalgic scene, let the steady rhythm of these contests unfold, a story of history and emotion crafted to soothe and captivate. The 1970s mark a golden era for the... Another iconic clash comes in 1976. Picture the scene at the monumental stadium, River's home, where the air grows thick with tension as the match unfolds. These matches are steeped in atmosphere. Imagine the crowds, rituals fans lighting flares, their smoke curling upward, the air heavy with the scent of sulfur and celebration. Challenges mark these iconic moments. These matches cement ES legend. Imagine a young fan, his hands tracing a radio dial, replaying a goal in his mind, his heart swelling with pride. As the crackle of the radio fades and the warmth of the fire softens into the quiet of a Buenos Aires night, the iconic matches of the 1970s linger, their drama etched into the city's memory. Beyond the stadiums and the crackling broadcasts, the rivalry thrives in the hearts of its fans, whose passion fuels its spirit. The crowd sways, their voices rising in unison as they chant for Boca Juniors or River Plate, their hands waving blue and yellow or white and red flags that rustle in the breeze. Imagine a match day, the streets alive as fans gather hours before kickoff, their faces painted with club colors, their scarves tied tightly around their necks. Picture a pre-match march, fans moving as one through the city, their boots tapping on cobblestones, the air filled with the rustle of banners and the rhythmic clap of hands. Imagine a goal scored, the crowd erupting as drums quicken and voices swell, the air vibrating with energy. Boca fans bounce in unison, making La Bombonera tremble, while River supporters wave flags in synchronized waves. Their chants a counterpoint to the rivals' noise. The air carries the scent of damp wool from scarves and the faint sweetness of spilled mate, a sensory tapestry of devotion. Even in defeat, the hinchadas remain, their songs lingering as players leave the field, a quiet defiance that fuels the next match's hope. They light flares, their red and yellow glow illuminating the night, the scent of sulfur mingling with the warmth of the crowd. Inside the stadium, they unveil massive tifos, huge displays of cloth depicting club heroes or mocking rivals unfurled with a collective breath, the air heavy with the sound of fabric and cheers. These acts, passed down through generations, turn each match into a spectacle, a thread connecting past and present. Boca's La 12, known for their unrelenting support, led chants that echo through La Boca's narrow alleys, the air thick with the scent of sweat and grilled meat from street vendors. Rivals Los Borrachos del Tablón, equally fervent, fill the monumental with their songs, their white flags waving like a sea under the stadium lights. Tensions flare. Imagine a scuffle between rival groups, their voices rising briefly before police intervene, the air heavy with the rustle of damp clothing and the murmur of restraint. Imagine a young supporter, his hands clutching a drum, joining the chant for the first time, his heart swelling with pride. The hinchadas' energy, captured in videos and songs, spreads the fame, their passion a beacon for fans worldwide. The crowd grows quiet as the match ends, the drums softening and the center fades, leaving a sense of unity. This story, like a gentle tide, carries the rivalry's spirit forward, its rhythm a pulse in Buenos Aires' heart. The cost of tickets and travel strains some, leaving them to listen by radio, the static a reminder of their distance. The scent of wood smoke from home fires a quiet comfort. Injuries from overcrowding or flares, though rare, are born with resilience, a testament to their commitment. The sound of drums, pounded with precision, sets a tempo that unites thousands, their voices a soft roar that carries the rivalry's spirit. Drums beat a steady rhythm, their sound blending with the hum of the city, while banners, painted with bold slogans and player names, flutter overhead. These are the passionate supporters whose devotion has turned thee into a cultural phenomenon, a living heartbeat of Buenos Aires. As we linger in this vibrant scene, let the steady rhythm of their passion unfold, a story of community and fervor crafted to soothe and captivate. Let us now step from the cozy glow of the hearth into the vibrant streets, where the voices of the hinchadas rise with every chant and banner. Imagine yourself among a sea of supporters, the air alive with the rustle of flags and the rhythmic beat of drums. As we explore the role of fans in shaping this enduring rivalry, picture yourself in Buenos Aires today, standing among a throng of football fans outside La Bombonera, or the monumental stadium, where the air is charged with the scent of grilled and the faint tang of smoke from flares. The hinchadas are the soul of the rivalry. Fans create rituals that define the experience. The hinchadas' passion shapes the game's atmosphere. Challenges test their loyalty. Picture a rainy day, the streets slick with mud, fans huddling under tarps as they march, their banners drooping but held high. The fans' role endures as a legacy. As the rhythmic drums of the hinchadas fade into the quiet of a Buenos Aires evening and the rustle of flags settles, the passion of the fans lingers, a vibrant thread in the tapestry. Beyond the chants and banners, this rivalry reflects deeper currents within the city, shaping identities tied to social divides that stretch across its neighborhoods. Let us now step from the stadium crowds into the hum of daily life, where the rivalry between Boca Juniors and River Plate mirrors the contrasts of working class and elite worlds. Picture a Saturday morning in La Boca, where families gather in a cramped square, the air filled with the rustle of newspapers reporting the latest game and the sweetness of pastries from a vendor's cart. Imagine a match in the 1940s when rivers rise to prominence, dubbed Los Millonarios for their wealthy signings, contrasts with Boca's gritty, homegrown stars. The pitch, whether at La Bombonera or the monumental, hosts players whose styles reflect their roots. Boca's tenacity against River's fun. The air grows thick with the crowd's energy, the scent of dust and roasted corn from vendors mingling as fans cheer their own. This divide, while sometimes sparking tension, also fosters a mutual respect, the rivalry a bridge between classes, its rhythm a constant in the city's life. Boca fans, many from modest homes, sing songs of defiance, their voices a soft hum over the clatter of trams, their voices rising before fading into shared laughter over mate the air heavy with the scent of damp cloth. Economic gaps limit access. Imagine a worker unable to afford a ticket, listening by radio. The static, a quiet reminder of his distance, the scent of wood smoke from his home a comfort. Occasional clashes, though rare, leave broken benches or bruised egos, their impact soft by the community's resilience, the air carrying the rustle of repaired wood and the hum of reconciliation. In New Easy, River supporters meet in a leafy park, their conversations measured, the air carrying the scent of freshly cut grass and the faint polish of their shoes. Imagine a young boy in La Boca, his hands clutching a Boca ball, dreaming of emulating his heroes, while a girl in New Easy practices River's elegant her future bright with possibility. There becomes a cultural marker, its match as a dialogue between classes, its identity a thread in Buenos Aires fabric. The street grows quiet as dusk falls, the scent of coffee fading, and this story feels like a gentle tide, carrying the rivalry's social depth into the city's heart. The club's colors, Boca's bold blue and yellow, River's elegant white and red, become emblems of these identities, worn with pride in streets and stadiums alike. Imagine yourself walking through a bustling street, the air alive with the scent of coffee and the murmur of city voices, as we explore the social class and identity shaped by this enduring contest. Picture yourself in Buenos Aires in the mid-20th century, strolling through a vibrant street where the air is warm, thick with the scent of coffee brewing in a corner cafe and the faint hum of traffic weaving through the city's pulse. Imagine a Boca supporter, his hands rough from hauling fish at the docks, proudly displaying a faded scarf, the air carrying the scent of salt water and sweat from his day's work. His loyalty to Boca Juniors, born in La Boca's working-class tenements, is a badge of resilience, a connection to Italian immigrant roots and the struggle of daily labor. Across the city, a River Plate fan, a bank clerk from New Easy, adjusts his tie, his white scarf a symbol of upward mobility, the air around him tinged with the polished scent of leather from his briefcase. In its early decades, becomes a stage where these worlds meet, their differences celebrated in every match. On one side, the colorful tenements of La Boca rise, their walls chipped but painted with pride, while across the river, the tree-lined avenues of New Easy gleam with a quieter around you, people move, dock workers in worn jackets, cliques in crisp suits, wearing Boca's blue and yellow, others River's white and red, their choices reflecting a divide rooted in social class and identity. This is the story of how that became a mirror of Buenos Aires' contrasting worlds, a narrative that shapes the city's soul. As we linger in this dynamic scene, let the steady rhythm of their lives unfold, a tale of community and distinction crafted to soothe and captivate. The rivalry reflects Buenos Aires' class divide. This identity shapes fan culture. The social contrast influences the games of challenges arise from these divides. Picture a rainy day, the streets slick with mud, where a Boca fan's taunt to a River supporter sparks a brief argument. The rivalry's social legacy endures. As the streets of Buenos Aires grow quiet under the evening, gentle fade and the hum of social contrasts softens into the night. The legacy continues to evolve, its roots deepening in the city's modern heart. From the class divides that shaped its early decades, the rivalry now thrives in a new era, marked by gleaming stadiums and the echoes of contemporary passion. And River Plate take the field. their kits sleek and vibrant under the midday sun. The stadiums, equipped with high-definition displays, replay goals and tackles, their images reflecting off the crowd's eager faces. Outside, vendors sell branded merchandise, scarves, hats, and jerseys, the scent of printed ink and fresh fabric mingling with the popcorn. Picture a match delayed by a sudden shower, the pitch glistening as players adapt, their boots slipping slightly on wet grass, the air heavy with the scent of rain. Ticket prices, rising with the club's fame, strain some fans, leaving them to watch on screens at home. The static of a television, a quiet companion, the scent of wood smoke from a fire, a comfort. Occasional tensions flare. Imagine a brief scuffle quelled by security, the air carrying the rustle of uniforms and the murmur of order, but the community's resilience keeps the focus on the game. The stadiums, while modern, face wear from passionate crowds, their repairs a silent testament to the rivalry's intensity. The rivalry, once confined to local streets, now reaches millions worldwide. Its matches streamed live, the air alive with the global hum of football's reach, from Buenos Aires to distant continents. The pitch, meticulously maintained, contrasts with the muddy fields of old, its green expanse marked by crisp white lines. Imagine a young supporter, his hands clutching a new Boca scarf, joining a chant led by elders, the air thick with the rustle of flags and the beat of drums. Families, including women and children, fill the stands, their voices adding a new layer to the hinchatter's roar. The scent of sunscreen and shared snacks a modern touch. The rivalry's social divide persists. Boca's working-class roots draw a diverse crowd, while River's elite legacy attracts a polished following, but the stands unite in shared fervor, their cheers a bridge across generations. The ball, lightweight and modern, glides smoothly as players execute precise their movements, a blend of tradition and innovation. The air carries the sound of boots on grass and the distant cheer of earlier, a rhythm that echoes the rivalry's historic pulse, now amplified by stadium screens and global broadcasts. Imagine a goal scored, the crowd erupting as drums quicken, the air vibrating with joy, a young player's name chanted with pride. The rivalry's global influence grows, with international fans adopting the colors, their voices joining via social media, the air filled with the scent of digital connection. The stadium grows quiet as the match ends, the grass settling and the scent of popcorn fades, leaving a sense of enduring tradition. This story, like a gentle tide, carries the rivalry into the future, its rhythm a pulse in Buenos Aires' heart. Let us now step from the bustling streets of the mid-20th century into the present day, where the air carries the distant cheers of today's match. Imagine yourself standing outside a modern arena, the scent of fresh grass and the hum of the crowd drawing you in, as we discuss the modern rivalries that keep this tradition alive. Picture yourself in Buenos Aires today, standing outside the gleaming facade of La Bombonera, or the monumental stadium where the air is crisp. At 11:16 a.m. on this Thursday, July 17, 2025, carrying the scent of freshly cut grass and the faint tang of popcorn from vendors setting up for the day's match. The stadiums, their steel and concrete structures towering over the city, buzz with anticipation as fans in blue and yellow or white and red gather, their voices a soft murmur over the hum of traffic. This is the modern face of the rivalry that has grown from dusty pitches to global stages, its passion enduring through new generations. As we linger in this vibrant scene, let the steady rhythm of their devotion unfold, a story of continuity and renewal crafted to soothe and captivate. There remains a cornerstone of modern football. Imagine a match this afternoon, the stands filling with fans as players from Boca Juniors technology enhances the experience. Picture fans waving smartphones, capturing moments to share online, the air filled with the faint hum of data and the rustle of digital chatter. The fan base evolves yet retains its passion. Challenges mark this modern era. The modern thrives as a living legacy. As the modern stadiums of Buenos Aires grow quiet under the midday sun, now 11:32 a.m. on this Thursday, July 17, 2025, and the cheers of the latest fade into the city's gentle hum. The rivalry's journey reaches a reflective pause, where the air is cool and filled with the soft scent of water, lapping against the shore and the faint rustle of leaves from nearby trees. The city's lights begin to twinkle across the river, a gentle glow reflecting on the surface, while the distant hum of traffic fades into a peaceful murmur. Picture a football pitch in Spain or Japan, where fans wear Boca or River colors, their voices rising in chants learned from Argentine broadcasts, the air filled with the scent of distant grass and the hum of international play. This streamed globally inspires clubs and players, its matches analyzed in academies, the air carrying the rustle of notebooks and the faint tang of printed out. Picture the occasional rain-soaked pitch or tense standoff, their impact softened by time, the air carrying the rustle of repaired seats and the murmur of reconciliation. From immigrant kicks to global stages, it has shaped a city and a sport, its rhythm a lullaby for the world. We've journeyed from the docks where football arrived, through the founding of Boca Juniors, the cheers, the drums, and the stories of this rivalry drift away, carried by the evening tide. Let them fade as you do, into the gentle embrace of sleep. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the football rivalries of Buenos Aires. Close your eyes, breathe deeply, and let the tides of time guide you into dreams. Good night, and River Plate, the fiery beginnings of their rivalry and its cultural and social impact. To the iconic matches and modern passion that define it today, the scent of grilled meat, tango music, and river breeze lingers, a reminder of a rivalry that has shaped a city and reached the world. The air grows quiet, the murmur fading, and this tale settles into the night, ready to carry you into peaceful dreams. Economic barriers, though present, are bridged by community spirit, with radio and screens bringing matches to all. The scent of wood smoke from home fires a quiet comfort. The legacy transcends these hurdles, its resilience a testament to the fans' devotion. The air growing still as the city rests. Iconic moments, like the 1970s clashes, are replayed in documentaries, their crackling radio commentary and nostalgic bridge, the scent of old wood smoke lingering in memory. This legacy shapes football's worldwide culture, a gift from the Della Plata. Behind you, the legacy of the Lingazi stadiums of La Bombonera and the monumental The Chance of Him. The rivalry is born in the docks now, a global force that began with a leather ball kicked by immigrants. Imagine a grandmother in La Boca, her hands tracing a weathered scarf, recounting a match to her grandchildren, the air warm with the scent of brewing mate and the soft hum of family stories. Young players, inspired by the Hinchada's passion, practice in dusty alleys, their rag balls a echo of the past, the air carrying the rustle of their dreams. The social divide, Boca's grit, River's grace remains a narrative, uniting fans in shared pride, the air filled with the scent of grilled meat and the rhythmic beat of drums during celebrations. This continuity keeps the rivalry alive, a living tradition. This is the lasting impact of Boca Juniors and River Plate, a story of cultural resonance that stretches beyond Argentina's borders. As we linger in this serene moment, let the steady rhythm of this reflection unfold, a tale of endurance and inspiration crafted to soothe and guide you into rest. From the dusty docks where it began, to the global stages it now graces, the clash between Boca Juniors and River Plate has left an indelible mark. Imagine the early days, when British immigrants played on dusty docks, their ball thudding against the earth, a sound now echoed in stadiums worldwide. Boca Juniors, born of La Boca's working-class tenacity, and River Plate, rising with new easy-s ambition, have grown from those humble pitches into symbols of Argentine identity. The air carries the memory of their first matches, the scent of mud and sweat mingling with the modern roar of crowds, a thread connecting past and present. This rivalry, forged in social contrasts, has become a cultural cornerstone, its rhythm a pulse felt in every kick and cheer. Let us now step back from the bustling arenas to a tranquil riverside, where the air carries the soft scent of water and the distant murmur of a quiet Buenos Aires night. Imagine yourself seated by the Della Plata, the city's lights twinkling. As we explore the lasting legacy of this iconic rivalry, picture yourself by the De La Plaza's edge in Buenos Aires, the time, now drifting toward evening on this July 17th, 2025. The S legacy is rooted in its origins. Its influence reaches far beyond Buenos Aires. The rivalry's spirit endures in its people. Challenges fade into its strength. As you sit by the river, the lights of Buenos Aires reflecting softly, the scent of water lingering, the S legacy feels like a gentle tide. As the lights of Buenos Aires twinkle across the De La Plata and the soft lapping of waves fades into the night, we step back from the vibrant streets and stadiums where it was born and thrives. Imagine yourself now, far from those bustling arenas, resting in the quiet comfort of your own space.
Bedankt voor de fantastische ondersteuning van het elftal. die, dames en heren, jongens en meisjes. Bedankt voor de fantastische ondersteuning van het elftal. Bedankt voor de fantastische ondersteuning van het elftal. Bedankt voor de fantastische ondersteuning van het elftal. worden fantastische ondersteuning van het elftal. fantastische ondersteuning van het elftal. €18.000. Bedankt voor de fantastische ondersteuning van het elftal. voor de fantastische ondersteuning van het elftal. voor de fantastische ondersteuning van het elftal. Bedankt voor de fantastische ondersteuning van het elftal.